Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. This is going to be a video exclusively about the Celtic women's side, the Celtic Girls, just so that those who don't follow the Celtic Girls will know that this is a video specifically about them and their return to SWPL action later on today against Dundee United. Celtic's women's side, of course, won the title last year on a dramatic day, a sunny Celtic Park, a game I had the privilege to see live at the ground, and in a very dramatic finish, as I'm sure you're all aware, Amy Gallagher scored a goal in the 90th minute that gave Celtic the title, beating off our big rivals from across the city, the Rangers women's side, on goal difference. So just thought, as an introduction to the new season, we'd pop in a wee video of Amy's goal and the celebrations and the trophy presentation afterwards, and then we'll crack on with the video itself. So lovely to revisit those happy memories from 3 months ago, but the defence of the SWPL title starts today, 1 o'clock at Celtic Park. There will be a Flag Day ceremony at 12:45, just before the kickoff. There are still tickets available and the ticket office will be open. But for those who are unable to get to the game is going to be covered by BBC Scotland Sports website, live streaming, and it is also available through BBC iPlayer live streaming as well. So there is the chance to watch the game live on TV via BBC iPlayer if you aren't able to get to the game itself. Celtic will be playing, as I said, Dundee United in the opening game. Should be a fairly comfortable win for Celtic. Celtic had 100% record last season against Dundee United and had no real difficulty in either game. Now, since the last video regarding the Celtic women's side, Celtic have made one further new signing, a player called Saoirse Noonan, who is an Ireland international, although she hasn't played for the full Irish team for a little bit under 3 years. November 2021 was her last game there. She is a player who can play midfield, attacking midfield, and as a striker. It's not fully certain just where she will fit in terms of those positions, but she does have the ability to play in a number of roles, and it may be that she takes over the role that was played by Tash Flint in the second half of the season, being a bit more of a target player and a focus for getting the ball from midfield into attack and then getting into the box to finish off the goals. So over the course of the summer, Celtic brought in 6 players: Saoirse Noonan, Bruna Lewanka, Amy Richardson, the Carson sisters, Sinya and Mathilde, and also Shannon McGregor from Hibs, whilst the 2 Shanes left the club, along with Noor Addy, Sydney Cummings, Tyree Birchall, and Lisa Robertson. Tyree Birchall going off to play for Partick Thistle instead, Lisa Robertson going to Hearts, and Sydney Cummings going back to play in the new Women's League in America, where she'll be coming up against her ex-teammate Tash Flint, who moved from Liverpool to Tampa Bay in the new American League. Now, Celtic have had a full pre-season, ending with a short tour of Sweden. A week ago, they played Djurgårdens, one of the best women's teams in Sweden, managing to beat them 2-1 with late goals from Caitlin Hayes and Saoirse Noonan. They then went on to play the current Swedish women's champions, Hammarby, on Wednesday, 7th of August, a game they lost 3-0. And it does kind of show the level of team that Celtic will be potentially up against in the second Champions League qualifier game, assuming we get through the first set of qualifiers, and in the group stage, if we do manage to get through qualifiers 1 and 2. Hammarby and Djurgårdens, however, are around about halfway through their season, and so were considerably more match prepared, match fit, rather than Celtic's women's side, who were just finishing the pre-season tour. In an interesting press conference on Friday afternoon with Kelly Clark and the head coach Elena Sadiku, both of them were full of energy, full of enthusiasm for the season to come. They felt that the pre-season tour and pre-season preparation had gone exceedingly well. Sadiku and Clark both indicating there's now very strong competition for every position in the team. Sadiku kind of saying there are 2 strong players for every position and 3 for other positions. That certainly does appear reflected in the squad and their performances in pre-season. Slightly less encouragingly, she did list that 4 of Celtic's squad aren't available for tomorrow's game due to injury. Chloe Logan, who in essence is the second or third choice goalkeeper, Amy Richardson, the backup left back or left wing back, Kit Lefarsky, who is one of our best forward players who can play as a central striker or out wide on the right or left. Natalie Ross, our very experienced central midfielder, she's also out injured. It is going to be interesting to see how Sadiku lines up. The presumption is that she's going to be playing 3-5-2 or a 4-3-4-3 with the usual central 3 of Kelly Clark, Chloe Craig and Caitlin Hayes, with wing-back players such as Lucy Ashworth, Clifford on the left, Celia Barclay on the right, and strong central midfield combination, which may well include one of the Carson sisters and Shannon McGregor tomorrow. And up front, I would presume, given the fact that Kit Lefarsky is injured, we'll either see Murphy Agnew or Saoirse Noonan partnering Amy Gallagher up front. Also, very encouragingly, that the players Hannah Kerner and Luana Munoz, both of whom were out for the whole of last season with injury, they're both back fully fit, fully in training, and they both played parts in the two Swedish friendly games as well, and they will add quite a lot of extra um, experience, power, and ability in the back three to back up the usual starting three. So that just about finishes things off for this Celtic women's team, Celtic Girls video. Just a wee reminder, if you are new to the channel and like coverage of the Celtic main team, but also the Celtic women's team, please do click that subscriber button. Keep the numbers pushing upwards towards 850 and then on to 900 and eventually to 1,000. That would be brilliant. Do feel free to pop your comments into the comment section regarding the Celtic women's side. And as always, do feel free to click that like button as well. It does help spread these videos regarding the Celtic women's side to more and more fans of football, women's football, Celtic. Kickoff will be at 1 o'clock this afternoon. As I said, there is the Flag Day ceremony presentation at 12:45, and after the game, the Celtic women's players will be signing autographs and taking photographs, etc., with fans. And so, sounds like Celtic are putting on a very special day to celebrate their first SWPL title. I'll be watching the game on the BBC Sports site, the BBC iPlayer site, and we'll do a post-match review on Sunday or Monday of the women's side's game against Dundee United, for those who follow the women's side as well as the men's side. And so for today, goodbye, good luck today with the game against Dundee United, and hail, hail.